Guys, there's a question that I get often in terms of outreach and the different platforms that we're on. So when we talk about Instagram outreach in particular, people talk to me about, is it important to have a brand on Instagram and establish yourself as an authority? And of course it helps, right? That's always the underlining fact, that if you have some sort of authority, that doesn't mean you need to have thousands of followers at all. Like, I mean, if you got them, that's fantastic. But if you don't, that's okay. As long as you position yourself right, you show that you have some knowledge in the field that you're outreaching to, your clients, being copywriting. So show that you got, maybe give some copywriting tips or whatever, and the very least you could do is get your account verified, because that will already stand out extremely much, and it's fucking $20. So get it done, and it also will give your account a better chance of not being hidden in the hidden request tab when you do an outreach. If you're landing request tab, that's fine, that's where you're supposed to land. But if you land in the hidden request, you're fucking doomed. But Instagram presence does make sense to me, but what I never think that you should go into is trying to become an influencer. I am not a specialist in personal branding, obviously, but that's also not the focus of me and my coaching business. My coaching business is to deliver value, but I'm not massively into content creating. And perhaps some people are more into that, and if you're into that and have passion for it, by all means go for it. But it isn't exactly necessary to have a big presence or presence at all. The very least you gotta just have in check when you do outreach is a profile picture that's of yourself. And because I see some people, they got a profile picture of a sunset or some shit. Make it of yourself. You gotta have some sort of trust in there. Have a human behind it. And profile picture there, I used to say 6 to 9 posts is fine, because then you got a block. But just have some posts on there, and you don't gotta continue posting after that. You could get all the posts done in one day on Canva, and then that's that. And then the thing that will work as rocket fuel is going to be your highlights for testimonials. So plant your testimonials in there, and that clients usually know where to go for testimonials, and that's usually always in the highlights. So they will know this because they even put them there themselves. That will be fucking insane if you already have that for your conversion rate. But if you don't, you gotta get that first one. And once you have that first one, it will be so much easier to land your second client and third and fourth. But don't think that you gotta have a massive presence on YouTube or not. But don't think that you gotta have a massive presence on Instagram for you to do outreach. At least you shouldn't give yourself the excuse that you need a big presence before you can do outreach. That's fucking bullshit. You can do outreach right now. As long as you have a profile picture, you got some posts, and it's not like a full blank profile, then you're good. You're good. As long as you stand out with the outreach. If your outreach is fucking garbage, then it doesn't matter how much authority you got, because you don't get opened, right? You gotta stand out. Especially that first line or the first introduction to you has to stand out. Gotta stand out. Good luck with it, guys. I wish you well in the battlefield of outreach. Bye.